Good evening, everybody. And I don't know if anybody's out there. I don't know if anybody's watching, but I'm just going to come on and play for a little bit because I was all jazzed to see GMay tonight and, have the first open mic of the new year, and wah, 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 his power was out. So he doesn't have internet, so no Camp GMay tonight. So I got back, was out to dinner with my brother and his family and my family, and came back and was all excited to play, and nah. So we're just gonna dial in my sound a little bit, and we're just gonna play a little bit tonight. So that's what's gonna happen. And so I'm gonna play probably a couple of my songs, probably play a couple covers, and just have a good time like that. I think I was playing this a little earlier. I want to start with one of the covers. I gotta find it because I don't remember all the chords. There it is. I was working on it the other night. All right, we'll start with this one. Hopefully we have guitar and voice. Let me make sure I got the right settings. Yeah, all right. Little Joni Mitchell by way of Judas Priest. I'll be damned, here comes your ghost again. That's not unusual. It's just that the moon is full and you decided to call. And here I sit, hand on the telephone, hearing that voice I'd known a couple of light years ago, headed straight for a fall. Memories can bring diamonds and rust. Yeah, we both know what memories can bring diamonds and rust. Now you stand with brown leaves all around and snow in your hair. Now we're smiling out the window of a crummy hotel over Washington Square. Breath comes in white clouds, mingles and bends in the air. Speaking strictly for me, we both could have died then and there. Now you're telling me that you're not nostalgic. Give me another word for it. You were so good with words and with keeping things vague. And I need some of that vagueness now. It got back to clear. Oops. But too clearly, yes, I love you dearly. If you're offering diamonds and rust, well, I'm already paid. Song to warm up on, but here we are. Hey, Hi, people. Hi. Chris is a little hat when he sings. A little hot. Okay. Hi, James, and hi, Colby. What's going on, guys? It's my boys. And Gary Hubbs. All right, so we got a little crackle. I thought I heard a little crackle too. So let's see if we can't figure out what. That's kind of the point of this: is run a test and see what's going on. How is the overall volume? I'm thinking maybe we're getting a little crackle because it's just overall a little hot. I think both are a little hot. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to make an adjustment. Just cut down the signal going to StreamYard just a little bit. And let's see what that does. So it's at 72. I'm going to go take it down to 58. We'll see. Clips a bit. All right. The salmon is a little dry. Well, that could happen. Yeah, I mean, gotta do what you gotta do, right, Colby? But I'm glad you're in your new place. That's very cool. Yeah, I'm here and I'm gonna play until I get sick of playing. So that could be 30 minutes. That could be an hour. That could be, I don't know. That could be more. I'm looking at, I've got little song lists tacked on yellow stickies on my various computer screens, and I was trying to look around the corner and see what was on the other one. Because I cannot read it. Yeah, those are all. I need to warm up more before I play any of those. Hey, we'll play this one. This is the one I just put out with Hugh Caldwell. Kentucky girl, got you on my mind. Kentucky girl, you sure are looking fine. Why don't you come on down to Memphis, save me from this grind. Kentucky girl, kisses are so sweet. Kentucky girl, you knock me off my feet. Why don't you take your daddy's pickup truck, drive on down to Tennessee. We've been together and happy for so long, this job took me away. Now the only thing between us is some old state line. Yeah, we've got to find a way to be together down here in Tennessee. Make your way to me, Kentucky girl. What more can I say? comment, James. I don't know. I think when you lower the overall volume, sometimes it can interfere with the mix between the two. I don't know. I think I'll play one more at this volume, and let me just check that guitar. Yeah, I'll pull it down just a teeny bit. I'll pull it down about half a decibel. Let's just see what happens. All right. Again, this is me drinking coffee and hanging out and just playing a little bit and just seeing what it sounds like. I was going to dial it in on GMay, but that didn't happen because the internet in GMay's area is not very good apparently. And this is the second or third time in a couple months that he's just lost internet. So I feel for the bro. Yeah, pale salmon. Yeah, that's right, salmon. Because Gary knows colors. And I picked this one because I thought, what's the burliest looking coffee cup? I want the opposite of that, so I can always know that it's mine. So, and you can see from the bottom, it gets a lot of use. But it fits perfectly in the cup holder of my car. So, my SUV, Ford Escape. Let's play a little Johnny Cash by way of not Neil Diamond, the other guy. Maybe it was Neil Diamond. I don't know. Cash did it. Another guy wrote it. What's going on, brother? Happy New Year to you. Thanks for stopping in. Very cool. Yeah. So now this is the part where I'm stretching. Go see the doctors on the 8th because I'm having some new issues. So, yay. And they're going to change my medication and we'll just see if that doesn't help a little bit. Oh yeah, well, I'm not going to take the time to go in and kill the slotty thing because I didn't know that I was going to stream up until 3 minutes before I decided to stream. So I didn't kill the leaderboard or any of that kind of stuff. It's just going to be what it is, and so be it. What do I want to play? Music. I'm thinking. Trying to decide. I want to play another cover. Yeah, I want to play another. Probably play one or two more covers and then play one of mine. I'm starting to get the voice warmed up, and this one's an easy one for singing wise. You might recognize this artist. Favorites he is. So yeah. Yeah, snits and giggles and all that. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna. For me to go in and try and figure out how to turn it off at this point, screw that. Not happening. So there you go. Yeah, you got it. Oh, old Neil. All right. Hey, Hugh Caldwell. I appreciate it. I just played Kentucky Girl. So bravo to you, Hugh. Good to see you. Give Felix a schmoochie for me, sweet kitty. You're glad, or should be glad, that he sleeps a lot of the time. The boys decided at 2 this morning that they would run up and down the walls and over the top of me, and I don't know what the hell got into them because they're usually peaceful sleeping kitties, but I flicked on the light, and the little one's chasing the big one around the house, and I got them settled down, turned off the light, fell back asleep, and then they were raising hell again. I turned on the lights, the big one chasing the little one. I'm like, guys, let's go to sleep. So, yeah. Ian's Curtains, good to see you. Your tasteful decor, so thanks for joining us, Ian. Or should I say, Mr. Curtains. Since James Meyer's here, here's a song that he kindly provided drums on, and I'm very grateful. And video is getting close, James. Believe it or not, being a little productive here. This is called Say Goodbye. Played that one, and that was not great. Gotta be honest with you. Halfway through it goes, oh, that's not how you play this. So woo! Yeah, cats usually are, I mean, they're nocturnal animals, but that's the thing. I have these cats trained, and they go to sleep, and, Squid sleeps on my bed, and the big cat, Roscoe, sleeps on the chair next to my bed, and usually they're great, but I got wild ass last night. Hey, Lizzie Armstrong from Down Under, good day to you. thanks for joining me on my little pop-up stream. It's a Saturday night, Sunday for our Aussie friends. Drink with Thor. I'm drinking coffee, but drink what you want to drink. And thanks for coming and sharing a beverage with me. That's always cool. Been a minute since I played this one. Fucking fast cities, alone in the hills, no sorrow, no pity, even I feel I am not your rolling wheels, I am the highway, I am not your carpet ride, the sky. Audio slave. Oh no! Ian's curtains have been sent away. That is brutal. That is a sad day for all of us. Hope Ian's doing alright. Even though he sent you away, heartless bastard. Ian's a good guy. Yeah, you'd think Ian would be good at hanging. Well, maybe it was Ian's curtains that were good at hanging. We don't know about Ian. On this show, like a lot of the shows, there's a lot of inside jokes. Why? I just walked in to see someone's die. Well, it's curtains. There'll be, well, you guys read the chat and you'll figure it out. Let's see how really warmed up I am. Come on in, darkness, my old friend. It's been a while, wondered where you've been. I've been happy, so I knew you'd come around. Just when things go my way, come to pull me down. I don't get past you, it's like you never leave. Someday I'll beat you, and this I do believe, I do believe. It's amazing the way you run my life, the way you pierce me like the sharpest knife. Now we'll defeat you, I know someday I will. When I climb that mountain, hold me down again and again and again. I don't get past you, it's like you never leave. Someday I'll beat you, and this I do believe, I do believe, I do believe. You've been with me since I was a child. I didn't know you, so it took a while to understand what you did to me. But now I'll find you and I will break free, I will break free. I'll shout to heaven with my dying breath. I won't be dragged down, you can put me to the test. I will get better even if you never leave. Someday I'll get you, and this I do believe, I do believe, I do believe. So come on in, darkness, my old friend, and I'll be waiting. Just know you'll never win, you'll never win, you'll never win. No, you'll never win, you'll never win, you'll never win. All right, darkness, and yeah, hit the. That's the test note there. If I can hit that one, I'm having a good night. So thanks everybody. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Give my hand a bit of a rest. This is what I'm fighting, a little bit of hand weakness, a little trouble holding the pick, and starting to just get weird where my pinky on both hands just like locks in a weird position. And when I first got diagnosed, they said, unlike a lot of autoimmune disease, you tend not to have a partner autoimmune disease. Well, that turned out to not totally be true. Apparently rheumatoid arthritis can accompany myasthenia gravis, and so I'm keeping an eye on my hands and just Seeing they're not hot, they're not burning, they're not some of the other things that are associated with RA, but yeah. Like everything, when Hugh knows, and some other people in this community know, when you have an autoimmune, you're kind of always waiting for the other shoe to drop, and what's going to screw up next, or what's going to f me. So anyway, well, thank you very much, Liz. Appreciate it. Light narration. Well, Red has a great voice for narration. He really does. So, but it's private, so we can't listen to it. All right. I'm going to play I hope I can remember how to play this. I'm going to play a song that I don't play very often. But this is one Dom really likes. I think Michael Songs really likes this one. This is, and the premise of this song is people in the Old West, when they would go out and homestead, man, it was a rugged life, and not everybody could hack it. This is called A Cold Wind. Cold Wind. Well, thank you for the advice, Liz. Lizzie, unfortunately, I used to take magnesium every day. But because this disease interferes with the nerve muscle chemistry, you can't take magnesium. It's like a no-no with MG. So magnesium is off the table for me, unfortunately. You should take magnesium, folks out there, especially you men. It's really good for you, but that's a that's a na-na for me, unfortunately. Yeah, smoke weed. Yeah, not, you know what? Not my thing. When I was first diagnosed, my eyes were so bad. I hit it because I was trying everything and everything, and did gummies and the weed, and unfortunately did not have any positive effects. So that's right. Gotta watch those cats because, if you have more than like three cats, one of them is a narc. It's just how it works. So, so yeah. All right. Let's see what else I want to play. All right. This is a song I like a lot. This is by a band called Whiskey Myers, and they're kind of a southern rock band, and modern. And I dig these guys. This is called "Bury My Bones." Die young, right, my mother, telling that I love her, but my soul's gone home. Take my vessel to Anderson County, drive real slow, take a long way home. Tell my kid to pick up a shovel, wrestle that sugar sand and bury my bones. Would you bury my bones beneath these pines? Would it come time for you to bury my bones? Bury my bones. The red river where it opens wide, the heroine sails with the Choctaw sign. Follow my trail to the silver stone. When you gather my body, when you bury my bones, bury my bones. My soul's gone home. Take me back to Anderson County. Maverick snow, take the long way home. Tell my kid to pick up the shovel, wrestle that sugar sand, bury my bones. Would you bury my bones beneath these pines? When it's my time, if I die young. If I die young, bury my bones. And if I die young, like my mother, tell me that I love her, but my soul is gone home. Take me back to Anderson County. Drive real slow, take the long way home. Tell my kid to pick up a shovel, wrestle that sugar sand and bury my bones. Bury my bones beneath these pines when it's my time. If I die young, if I die young. Anderson County from Whiskey Myers. All right, I'm checking the chat real quick. Here, I'm gonna highlight it. Good for you, Red. That's good, man. All right, pizza. Well, okay. So I'm seeing your comment. Red, that is hard, brother. I'm very sorry. When our last of our old cats passed away this last year in November, that was hard because we'd had that cat 18 years. I mean, he was a part of the family. It's a bitch. So I'm sorry, man. Not good stuff. I think what I want to play. Probably should play one of mine. Yeah, I'll play this one. This one's well, no, maybe I'm calling an audible. It's football season, right? I think I'm gonna play off the new Music for Life album. This one. It'll be alright. Did this on Lori's show last night. Did an okay job on it. But let's see if I can play it a little better tonight.
Call for violence cause they don't think you voted right. Now I don't care what politicians say, they're crooked to the bone. They should grease each other's palms, leave the rest of us alone. It'll be alright. It's gonna be alright. It'll be alright. No need to fight. It'll be alright. Live how you like. It'll be alright. It's gonna be alright. Some folks howling at the moon tonight cause they don't like how they feel. They seem mad about everything, but none of it is real. Got to be a hard place to live when everything seems wrong. Wish they'd just step back a bit and grab a sense of calm. Some folks sitting on the couch tonight screaming loud at their TV, saying they don't like the way folks act, but they don't act like me. Now I don't care if you're straight or gay or somewhere in between. We might not agree on everything, but we don't have to get mean. It'll be alright. Gonna be alright. It'll be alright. Live how you like. It'll be alright. Don't need to fight. It'll be alright. Yeah, it's gonna be alright. Yeah. Some folks live in cyberland and they spend their lives online. They seem mad at all the mean and angry all the time. Now I don't care what the socials say, they don't speak for me. It's a wasteland of toxic talks and unbridled corporate greed. It'll be alright. Gonna be alright. It'll be alright. Do what you like. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It's gonna be alright. It'll be alright. Gonna be alright. It'll be alright. It's gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. Gonna be alright.
It's gonna be alright. Or it won't. I don't know. nothing I can do about it either way. But, oh, Fifi the parrot, huh? Well, hi, Fifi. Does Fifi want a cracker? Or does she want some music? Talking parrot. Yeah, man, those parrots can live for a long time. My next door neighbor is a turtle guy. I don't know if you guys know, turtles can live unbelievably long. A giant tortoise was in a zoo and I think just died, and the turtle was over 200 years old. But no, I mean, turtles can live 50, 70 years or more, and he's like the go to turtle rescue guy here in the entire Denver area. So he's got turtles in the backyard, he's got turtles in his house, and he's a turtle guy. So, and they're cool. He had one pen that was kind of up against the fence. It was by my garden, so I'd pick lettuce or whatever, and I'd always throw it to the turtles, and that was cool. But this last summer, I noticed the turtles weren't in there, and I got to ask him about it, and he said, "Yeah," because we live very close to a reservoir, and we have raccoons, and he said the raccoons were getting in and trying to eat the turtles, and had injured a couple of them. So he said I had to move them to a different part to protect them from the damn raccoons. And if you've been on my show, you may remember the story. I went to war with a family of raccoons about 5 years ago, and trapped and relocated 9 raccoons because they, I'm a live and let live guy, but they were going through my garbage and putting it under my deck, and then they started tearing the siding off the house and everything's like, guys, yeah, you gotta go. So I trapped them and moved them out to a friend in the country who likes raccoons, and they've got a whole creek bed, and they're all happy out there in the eastern plains of Colorado. Presumably. All right, let's try. Hey, do a little Alice in Chains. I don't think I've played this one in a while.
Bury me softly in this room. I'd give this part of me for you. The sun rains down, here I sit, holding real flowers in a tube, in bloom.
big fan of theirs. Hey, Zach, what's going on, man? I saw your friends at 82 Burrito or whatever the channel is. U812 or I never can pronounce it right, but I saw they were on tonight. I don't know if they're usually on Saturdays. I don't know. But, just kind of wandered around, and once I figured out GMay wasn't on, I'm like, wah, wah, wah. I thought, well, screw it. I'll do a little test stream, Rhett. Test stream. And just make sure the sound is dialed in for GMay and, ramping up for Kurtfest 2, which is February 21st. And I'm excited because I got new songs to play, that I was having to sit on some songs because the Music for Life, it's the kind of the rule is you don't release them or you don't play them or anything until the album comes out. But now it's out and I can do it. And I'm learning the song that Tremor Bear and I did together. So I'll be able to play that one live. So if you haven't got the Music for Life album, and I think everybody in the chat here, I think they have it. But if you don't, go get it. It's a great album. I listen to it all the time. And not just because I'm on it. There's a lot of other cool people on it. A lot of other people better than me. And their music is excellent. So there you go. Yeah, this is one off that album. This is one of the new songs.
Take me away. I wanna leave tonight. I wanna get away. Take me away. Take me away. I wanna leave tonight. I wanna get away. Take me away. I spend my days staring at the ceiling. And I've got 4 walls in this locked door. But morning time, I wanna be gone, gone, gone. I don't wanna stay no more. Take me away. Take me away. I wanna leave tonight. I wanna get away. Take me away. Take me away. I wanna leave tonight. I wanna get away. Take me away. I've been locked away, just no one had the key. My only crime, it seems, was being me. I wanna escape this place, this reality. I wanna be free. I wanna be free. I wanna be free. Take me away. Take me away. I wanna leave tonight. I wanna get away. Take me away. Take me away. I wanna leave tonight. I wanna get away. Take me away. Oh, take me away. Oh, take me away.
All right. So that's a new one. I'm going to drink a little bit more. I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight. Maybe a little longer. Just kind of watching out of the corner of my eye, and when I started streaming, I 0. And then, we got up to a decent number of people, and now it's starting to drop off a little bit because it's getting late. So I probably won't go a whole lot longer. Maybe a couple more songs. We'll see. Feel good tonight, or mostly good. Again, the hands are they're not as strong as I would like, but they're doing okay. And if I hold the pick lightly, then it's okay. If I grip it too tight, then I start to get cramps here. So that's not good. So let's just see. Got another cover I want to play. I haven't played this in a while. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna play that. I haven't played that one in too long. I need to review that one. I saw this guy in concert, open for Queen, and this was when his first album came out. And this dude was rocking it. I really like this dude, and I like this song. It's a heavy song on the album, but this is kind of the acoustic version. This is "In the Dark" by Billy Squier.
Life isn't easy on the singular side. Down in the hole, some emotions are hard to hide. It's your decision, it's a chance that you take. It's in your head, it's a habit that's hard to break. Do you need a friend? Would you tell no lies? Will you take me in? Now you know me in the dark. In the dark. In the dark. In the dark. You never listen to the voices inside. They fill your ears when you run to a place to hide. You never shoot if the illusion is real. You pinch yourself, but the memories are all you feel. Can you break away from your alibis? Can you make a play where you meet me in the dark? In the dark. 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 Don't you need me? Hey, hey. Don't you need me? Oh yeah. Don't you need me? Hey, hey. Don't you need me? Oh yeah.
good test song. You can tell if your voice is starting to get tired on that one. Oh Lord, what is Rhett up to? Hey, Adorable Anarchy, what's going on? How are ya? Thanks for joining in. Happy New Year to you. Good to see you. Probably one or two more, and then yeah, I'm starting to feel vocally maybe a little bit tired. But this is a good warm up. This is I've been playing for. Let's see, it'll tell me. Yeah, over an hour 10. So that's not a bad warm up for stuff. Yeah, all right. Here's the one I was gonna play, and then I called an audible. So this is off that second Music for Life album. Maybe I'll play all the Music for Life ones. and call it a night. But I appreciate everybody stopping in tonight and hanging out with me. That was very cool. And, again, a little impromptu, fired up, let's see what happens. And people came, and that was nice. And I got a little work in, so. But this is the proper song to go out. And, Coldacre calls this I've Got a Goat. That's not quite the title, but here we go.
Ain't got time to shoot the breeze, got no time to blow. Excuse me, mister, if you please, I gotta go. One more dawn of the dead in a bombed out bungalow. My mama kissed me on the cheek and said, I gotta go, yeah. I gotta go somewhere, I gotta go. Wasting time standing here, I gotta go. Put me in an orphanage west of Tupelo. I told them when I burned that bridge, I gotta go. Stole a car, got a gun, robbed a hide-ho. I left Memphis on the run. I gotta go, yeah. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go. Wasting time standing here. I gotta go. Stud deuces, wild 3 kings in a row. I turned that diamond deuce and said, I gotta go. Tracked me down, took my tail, brother, don't you know? Dancing was some mistake, cause I gotta go, yeah. I gotta go somewhere, I gotta go. Wasting time standing here, I gotta go. Steals up against my head and turn the lights down low. In case you didn't hear, I said, I gotta go. These are your very last words, sir. Say them nice and slow. My last words on this planet were, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go. I gotta go, yeah. I've gotta go somewhere. I gotta go. Wasting time standing here. I've gotta go. I've gotta go. No kidding, no shit, and everything else, I do have to go. But thank you guys. Appreciate you being here. Very cool of you. And I will see you this next Thursday. The happy hour returns at its regular time, regular back channel, 10:10 Eastern Time. And my friends will be here with me, and I will see you then. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you being here tonight. Have a great, great evening.